show on Spotify and all the places. We've got 3 members of Fatal Fall. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having us.
So you're all the way in South Dakota, which my favorite teen mom star is in South Dakota. That's all I know about it, Chelsea. What is the metal scene out like there?
The metal scene here, it's slowly growing back to where it was probably like 15 years ago. There for a while, of course, COVID hit and that really took a plunder, but I feel like there's more and more venues that are wanting to book metal shows now. And it's really been a good, helpful experience for us.
What do you guys do in the winter for entertainment? Or is it like a riding time? Or do you actually still leave the house and go perform? Like, what is a South Dakota winter like out there?
God. So the South Dakota winters are usually really brutal, negative 20 degrees most of the time for at least 2 to 3 months. We do have some shows that we do book throughout the winter, but usually we just take that time and, work on new material. I know Fatal Fall, we are going to start recording in December. So that'll be nice to just not play any shows. Hopefully December or January when it's the coldest. So
that's what I was wondering. Do you guys just hole up kind of like Jack Nicholson in The Shining and start riding because it's so fucking cold in the winter?
Pretty much. And then there's really nowhere to go.
Yeah. I mean,
just play shows. And
do you guys drink a lot?
Who are you guys looking at?
No. It's casual. We don't drink a huge amount.
I love that. I'm going to steal that. It's casual. Like, I just blacked out last Thursday. I'm going to be like, it was casual, though. I'm not saying it was serious. I casually blacked out on Jack Daniels at 9 a.m, and I got in trouble, but it's okay. I'm okay now, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so I have some random questions. I just want to get to know you guys. First of all, and it can be individually, you guys answer. What is your guilty pleasure?
Action figure collecting.
I love it.
Yeah.
Very serial killer of you. Okay. In the grandma's basement, where are we collecting the action figures?
Oh, this is going to be funny. My mom's basement, pretty much.
I love it. That's so hot. I would totally fuck a guy in his mom's basement with action figures. Like, I'm in. Very Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, what are other guilty pleasures?
You got any other, Paul?
It's not really guilty. It's just artwork and like painting and drawing. Yeah, that's about it.
I mean, for the other two, too. You guys.
Yeah.
Me, it's gaming and motorcycles.
Have you ever had an older man try to hit on you on a game system and meet up with you?
No, not at all.
Not try to trick you on Roblox and be like,
not at all.
Meet at the Quick Quack gas station and you almost fell for it?
Nope.
How you doing?
I'm always warning my kids about that. So I'm just checking. Okay. Definitely. And then what is your guilty pleasure?
I don't know if I have a guilty pleasure. I mean, I just like working on music gear. I guess that's the biggest thing I love doing in my spare time.
Like too much, you mean? Like your focus is like music?
Yep.
Yeah. That's cool. That's not a bad thing.
Game spot more than anybody else. So.
Yeah, I'm usually at the practice spot about 4 times a week down there, either cleaning with my OCD. I guess that's another guilty pleasure. I'm a clean freak, so it drives me nuts.
I'm the opposite. I grew up in such a clean household that I'm like, let it go. Fuck it. Leave the dishes. Not going to vacuum. I'm more like, nah, I'll get it at the end of the week. I don't know. Okay. Do you guys have an underrated band? Each of your own, choice or decision that you think this band is so talented. Why are they not larger than they are?
Ooh. I think the most recent one that I've heard or played a show with was Sinking Under. I mean, those guys, very first show they played with us, and they blew our minds off, basically. Just very, very good for being young kids, and it's good to see something like that.
I believe their first show was with us.
Yeah.
And it shocked the hell out of me.
for having one guitarist and sounding as full as they do when they're on stage. I mean, they're definitely up and coming, but they deserve more notoriety than probably what they get because they're from a city in northern South Dakota that you wouldn't see that kind of music come from. So
I didn't realize there was a northern South Dakota. I liked learning that. Do you think it's hard? I know social media has helped bands in smaller areas become noticed, but I do think the hubs are still kind of LA and New York, Austin and Nashville have gotten on the map. But do you think it's harder to kind of break out even if you have talent and you're not in a hub city?
yeah, it's a lot of work. I mean, I think a lot of it is just do it yourself around here, trying to figure stuff out, trying to push yourself out to the next level. But yeah, around if you're not in a hub city, it's definitely a little bit more work put
Yeah.
into it.
What about,
Yeah, I
do you
think
guys have another band that you think should be like famous or have more followers?
I mean, there's been so many bands we've played with around this area that are local bands that, when we've been on tour with Hemlock and stuff like that, it's just like, wow, some of the Midwest bands like pushed hard compared to some of the bands that come from bigger cities. They got a little, almost like a step up from us snowboys here in South Dakota. So,
Yeah. You guys have more anger and aggression to write about because you're like trapped in the snow. There's not a lot of bitches in bathing suits walking around all year round. So I could see the death metal.
we do have the winter games up in Okoboji where they do the polar plunge and all that stuff.
That's cool. Wait, how do you Okoboji?
Yeah.
What? That's a real thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
It sounds like a Sasquatch monster or something that you would see.
There's folklore of Okoboji. They say that there's like alien like city underneath it. After this interview, research the lake Okoboji and like
I'm going to.
diving into aliens and stuff. Yeah.
Wow. I'm into all conspiracy theories. Anything that's fucking weird and out there. I want to read it. Not that I like am on board with believing them all, but I like the documentaries. Do you guys believe in any conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
I would say most.
Yeah.
Yeah. That they're not theories, they're actually reality.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There is some truth to them.
Okay, if you guys can choose between writing music or performing music, which one do you like better?
I enjoy the writing aspect more, I think. But
I like the performing aspect, just to be able to share our music with everybody, basically. I mean, that's the writing process can be tedious and kind of stressful, but even playing a show that, you're supposed to start at this time, blah, 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 that could be kind of stressful and stuff and throw you off the time clock. But
yeah, I like performing. I mean, I do enjoy the writing aspect of it, but I love playing shows. Like if I had it my way, I would be on tour 24/7 and never come home. That'd be me.
I would love that too. And when you play a show, it's easier to get bitches after than writing somewhere.
If you're in your 20s, sure.
You guys are over. You are over the getting the groupie phase. Yeah. That's good.
The metal scene isn't like it was like 80s hair bands, back in the day. It's
I don't know. California is still weird, dude. We still get down.
Okay.
Yeah, especially LA when I was back there. Now I'm up in NorCal. It's a little bit more calm, but LA is still wild sex orgies. Crazy.
Hear that, Aaron?
No, I'm good.
Do you guys have a favorite podcast that you listen to?
I don't. I usually don't get on social media much, so unless I'm watching like guitar repair videos or something like that, or otherwise I don't really listen to podcasts at all. So it's like CJ Colby is just now starting to get me into it, starting watching it and stuff like that, showing me the importance of it. But until then, like I don't think I ever listened to one at all.
That's healthy.
I've listened to them, but they either have to keep my attention Or
Yeah,
I mean, I don't have a specific favorite or anything, but I've
I
come
think
across them a lot.
yeah, I think recently mine has been the heavy metal sit down because it's kind of it's because we have the channel that we just started, Fatal Fall on Video Review, and every week we review like a local band and just kind of take one song and just review it. So it's kind of nice to be able to see what's out there outside of what we know. And CJ, he hits everywhere. So
Yeah.
even at like 4 wins, everybody got, I think, a little bit of time with CJ. So
Heavy
yeah.
Metal Sit Down, shout out. Love that show. I went on that show. I absolutely, he's very knowledgeable. He researches a
Mhm.
lot. I really like how far he digs into each band.
Yep.
Okay. Do you think metal has become more accepted or mainstream recently or not?
I think it's getting better
Yeah.
for sure. I think there was a big turnaround about 5 years ago. Just in my opinion, seeing like people, that I work with that normally wouldn't go to shows are now starting to come to shows, even though they listen to hip hop, country, or whatever, something like that. They're starting to come out to shows, and I think it has a lot to do with like the way that the promoters are putting on the shows, booking the right bands with them, and promoting it very well. Is definitely helping introduce more of a crowd in the metal scene.
Yeah. What does Fatal Fall mean?
What does Fatal Fall mean?
Yeah. To you guys.
It's well to us. I mean, if you want the reference of what Fatal Fall means, but to us, yeah, you go for that one.
Yeah, so one of my favorite bands is Love Flaw. So it's just like they had that one of their songs that came out, I don't know, 8 years ago, and it was called Fatal Fall. And I love the way that the lyrics meant a lot of, every time you want to take a gamble in your life and you trip, you're making another fatal mistake, another fatal fall, that sometimes you will rise above and keep pushing forward instead.
And we tried quite a bit of projects before this actually together, and it never seemed to come together. And this one,
Yeah,
it's been work, but we've done it.
It's hard to find the right group of guys. Where we're at, like there's probably only 10 other musicians in this town that are not in a band already that don't even want to play music live. So it's slim pickings when it comes to finding somebody to play in a band with and also can trust and dedication to it as well.
The other projects were fatal, but this one's working out. And it's hard. You guys have to have talent, and then for the band to work, you have to kind of get along and be on the same page mentally of the direction of the band. There's just so many different pieces of the pie that have to be put together for it to work. Okay, what is a goal you want the band to accomplish in 2026 next year?
I mean, we're in talks of maybe doing a European tour, but we'll see.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of. I mean, we all. It's weird how we work collectively. We get together before every practice. We sit down. We have a discussion for like an hour before we even get into the room and start practicing and discuss everything. But one of our main goals that everybody seems to be on the same page about is doing an international tour. We could all die happy doing something like that. So
yeah. So good. We don't have any, misdemeanors or felonies in the band, so we can travel abroad.
Yep.
Yeah,
everybody's I'm a bad girl. I went all over Europe, so I got that in, but I got a record now, so I can't be flying everywhere.
Oh.
I know. Don't fight, you guys. Just walk away. Oh, so what do you love second to music?
For me, it's probably cooking. I love cooking. That's my other little vice that I have. Me and Sarah, bass player for Fatal Fall, we do the local farmers market here. So we do that every Saturday. So that keeps us busy on top of our jobs as well, and 4 kids and everything else we got going on.
Dang. That is cute that you guys are in a band and together. I love that. But 4 kids and wow, farmers market. That's really cool. You guys range from metal, to a hippie market. That's all over the place.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
dig
most
it.
people
What
don't
else?
know we're in a metal band though.
No, you have a different vibe at the farmers market. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. What about you guys? What about after music? What's like your second passion or hobby that you
Mine's
really
just
like?
being a dad, husband, artwork. I like painting and drawing. That's kind of my thing after, besides music.
Yeah, I'd have to say family. I mean, family takes for a lot of stuff that we do. Our family takes a lot of. Let's put them on the backside and focus on what we're doing. Especially like when it comes to shows and stuff like that. The families kind of get set aside. And a lot of the reason why I'm more focused on family is just because of that. You don't get to. There's birthdays that you'll miss. There's some get-togethers, maybe even a holiday or two that you'll miss, just to do it. I mean, I always say family comes first, but a lot of times the band comes first. So
You
Yeah,
guys sound like
people.
good family men. There's not a lot of substance abuse issues. I joked about groupies. Not you guys are going home to your family after the show.
Yeah.
Not a Hollywood metal band where there
No.
might be an after party.
I mean, we usually like after a show we throw a after party down at our jam spot, which
Yeah.
is a good time. But I think the most people we ever had down there was like 50 some. But it didn't
I was
really get.
saying too, because I do music festivals and now we all have our kids backstage. Like it used to be crazy and wilder when we were younger. And now that we're all older, it's like our kids are running around and playing with each other. So
Yes.
the madness has changed, the look of it. Well, cool. Tell me about, I heard you guys got some new music coming up here in the future. Can you talk about it yet or?
sure,
Yeah, we got what do we got? 5 new songs.
5 new songs right now.
We've been working with 7-string guitars, so it's a tuning A on those. We've just been trying to do something different from our last 2 EPs of just a full step down and trying something out of the box. And so far it's going pretty well. We've played a couple of the songs live, and the perception of them is really good to the crowd. And I think we're going to keep going. I think we only have like 1 or 2 left to write before we can start recording. So
Awesome.
we got a
Well,
deadline.
and are you going to reach the deadline? Do you think it'll happen?
Oh yeah,
We always do.
yeah.
We push ourselves if we have to.
Legit, you guys are focused. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your day and stopping by Steph's Rock Show. And I can't wait to hear the new music and hopefully have you guys back on again.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us. Appreciate it.